there's more to this. Please stop playing with my heart. I don't want to come back. It's an ordinary day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friends, groups, walking to school together. I always tell myself, it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Scarfy! And I've already met some girl. Well, there is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we've picked up a habit once again. Scarfy, are you proud of me? Huh? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Actually, you've been dead for a while now. But that's a different story. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walked to school together. Every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Scarfy, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not... I start to say what I always do. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's already starting a club of her own? What? Is that what happens when you delete Monica? She just kinda gets promoted? Actually, yeah. I suppose it's fair since she is the first one Monica killed. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. Basketball club? I think I'll keep it as a surprise. Ooh, you meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I start to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day was as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walked across the school upstairs, a section of school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Scarfy? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. So you're Scarfy that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Scarfy. Yeah, and it's a pleasure to see all of you here. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. And I still think of her. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like an assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Scarfy, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes lighten up. No way! No way! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is happy, then I'm sure it won't be too bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yay! After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise! Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walked over in the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing! Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then I follow. It's so delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full. It has already managed to get the icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to a cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in a classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... Yeah, trying to impress a new member, says the girl who brought the cupcakes. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. That I do. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Scarfy, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Yeah, I do enjoy me some good Junji too. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without seeing after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her readings. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but I obviously, by the way her eyes light up, that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we can have in common. Hey, Yuri. Huh? Well, about, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Scarpy wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything, Natsuki. I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Scarfy? Maybe, sensing tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing that literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah. You're right, as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. As for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez. You're the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With the guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'm offering my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Yeah, there are plenty of good horror mangas for you. Really? I mean, it makes me happy you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. Oh, so for once those two are actually getting along. So yeah, there is more to this. An actual ending or a positive ending. Yeah, apparently I stopped the stream prematurely. I guess meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Scarfy. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around Sayori. Yeah, people are arguing over me less. Ah, Scarfy. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you've joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Scarfy. I really wanted to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. Um, that's right. I knew everything she did. Maybe it's because I'm president now. But I really know everything, Scarfy. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just now. And you, it's just you and me. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. For no. What? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Dad. I'm sorry. I was wrong. There is no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Scarfy. Goodbye, Literature Club. What? What's going? Is that you? Yeah, I can hear you
Can
now.
you hear me?
Yeah. Okay, you're coming in clear now.
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff,
Yeah.
and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Okay.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
course, no game truly ends until you see the ending credits.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continues to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world was not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I wanted to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Well, shit.